And here I am again. I'm gonna walk through here. Just keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Here I am.
Yet there was not a single
Another
person here
meeting room.
either.
Don't get fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase,
Up the
Stanley
stairs
walked
I go.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Walk around here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
This is weird. I think I might have annoyed the narrator a bit. Oh,
Feeling soothed
that's
and
the,
rejuvenated,
icon
Stanley
for this
calmly
game.
walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Down we go. Again. I think a good thing for this is how long can I make the game move forward for? Go! Oh my god.
Stanley walked
I'm
straight
so
ahead through the
tired.
large door that read
Right.
Mind Control Facility.
Should we go down the escape or the mind control facility? I think I'm gonna go back in here. Alright, so I walk in here, press the light bulb.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This way. I have the strength, and I'm not going to sing, I have the power again. Cameras
Now the
go.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I wonder where the pirate's gone.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Down you come.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
Where are
only
you,
reason
pirate?
he was
There we
happy
go.
with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it
I
blindly?
have no emotions other than tired.
No. He refused to believe
The
it.
things I do for
couldn't
you.
accept it. His own life in
Choose.
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't
Wait,
it?
I've just thought about
Was
it.
even
No.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or
Ooh.
content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold
Oh, yeah,
reality
that's
of
the
his
big red
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. What's up here? Okay, that's weird. Down we go. Ooh, what's that? Okay, I can't click that. There's a door over here. Console disabled. Offline. Can't press the big red button. Oh, there's a 5 here. Right, last time I pressed off, it went down, I went out, game reset. So I guess...
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
No, I just wanted
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy
What the hell am I meant to do?
Mere
Big red
moments
button.
until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you,
Where's the
about
door?
me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Oh, what?
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
1,
I erased them.
2.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground,
This might not work.
swallowing
I'm just
everyone
trying.
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of
4.
events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yes.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No. You're mental.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Okay.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
God.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
0.
"You're up."
Well... Okay, guys. Thanks for watching this. There may be more when I get unconfused. Goodbye.